Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Hope you're having a good week so far. Now, we've fully booked up, as I told you, this week. And today we're going to be checking out a new band to the channel, a new one-man band to the channel. And I was thinking back, actually, it's been a while since we've been checking out one-man bands. If you like this channel, you'll know I absolutely love one-man bands. They're one of my favorite things in music at the moment. But it's been a while since we've been checking them out. So it's nice to get one back on the channel. This guy isn't just a one-man band. He's a pretty much one-man production company as well. He's got his own record company where he does mixing and mastering. He's got drum samples and all the rest of it. So this guy's really involved in all the different aspects of music. Love to see it, love to hear it. This guy is called Sorrow. It says on his page, he's a hybrid fusion of punk, rock and metal with melancholic influences. This guy is also from Slovenia as well. We're getting a nice following in Slovenia and checking out some nice bands from Slovenia as well. I like it very, very much. It says on here, on his page, let me just get it up on the screen here so we can see it. The guy is called Jess Davey, and as you can see, it's produced and engineered by him, but it is co-produced by J Mass on this one as well, who did the mastering, I think, on it as well. And he's worked with big bands to feature and all things like that, so very, very cool. But it says he did the music video and edited by him as well. And then it's all the vocals, the guitars, bass, drums, and keys are all by Jess as well. So, man, I just love to see that when it's got all of this list of people doing all these different things, but it's just the same person on every single one. I really like to see that. And it's so great that you can put his hand and get the job done on all of these different aspects, even the music video and editing as well. And you'll see that the music video we've got today is a proper one with, you know, green screen effects and all the rest of it as well. So I just love to see that, man. One man production company, music video company, band and everything else. Love it. The track today we're going to check out is called Of an Astronaut. Let's get it on the screen. It's on the screen. Let's give it a spin.
Mission incomplete. Transmission has failed. It's all in your hands now. We can't get through you. The recall was denied. Your system died. Don't lose your mind. Hold your breath for a while till you come crashing down to the earth. It's your only home. The engine died. All lights are flashing red. Rooms have become dark. There's something in sky, and it's sinking me in. I'm gonna jump out now. Feel stars around me. No sounds can be heard, and the darkness embrace me. I'm falling down through the atmosphere with stars on my back. You're falling down from sky. When out of oxygen, nothing will keep you alive. You're falling through the clouds. Sun is fading out as your eyes are turning around. Dear astronaut, you're falling to the ground.
Bass really sounds nice. Really, just through the whole track, just give it a nice, solid, thick, bassy feel. Great. Obviously knows what he's doing in the studio. Oh, we're not finished. Great video, did a really nice job on that, but it was really cool. I love seeing the spaceman run out the back of a ship. I've never seen that before, and a really cool visual to have. So yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. Nice job. Well, as I was saying, I thought the track had ended. This guy obviously knows what he's doing in the studio. Great mix, balanced, sounding right, nice and bassy. Kind of the bass was the most prominent thing within the mix until those heavy chunky guitars came in, because the guitars were atmospheric, wailing, backgroundy kind of stuff to that, and the bass just powered through, brought in the weight, brought in the solid sound to the music, worked with the drums nicely, and the drums had nice little bits on the hi-hats and 16ths and stuff like that, which was cool. But yeah, the bass was really the powerhouse of this whole track. And if it had been less loud or didn't have quite such a fuller, thicker, solid tone to it, it wouldn't have been as nice. So it really came through with the bass tone on this one, just kind of really pulled the track together nicely. It was the kind of force that pushed the whole thing along really well. It was great. But nice to have all those extra layers in there as well. Loads of layers on the vocal, which I appreciated, because it gave it that whole kind of, you said it's melancholic vibe, but it had that, slow, melancholic, spacey vibe to it. It was spacey. So yeah, it all went together nicely along with the visual as well. It just felt, you was just kind of drifting along, floating around in space with the music. Very, very nice. So this guy knows exactly what he's doing. Great sound. And to think again that's all come from one person, not a band, not a production company, not a video company as well. All the one person. Absolutely love to see it, and a high quality job of it as well, not just some amateur kind of Windows Media Player stuff or whatever. Actually proper stuff with green screens and all the rest of it. Man, I keep thinking about getting a green screen and forgetting about it. I want to check out another quick track of theirs, which I saw on their page. This one's older. This is from June 2020. And it's a nice, quick, hardcore punk track that's on there. Quite different to the track that we've just listened to. It's only 1 minute 13 long. And this is the one, if he goes down this route again in any time in the future, he might even get on the Monday grind if it's a bit heavier than this one. Very, very cool. I saw this one, No Justice, No Peace. It's got hashtag George Floyd as well on this at the moment. It's a kind of a rebel track. Let's give this one a spin. Sounding really cool.
No justice, no peace. 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 I can't breathe. No justice.
Yeah, a nice bass tone in this one.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No remorse for fellow men. Guess they don't understand. No regrets for anything. They choke us till we break down. I can't breathe.
Well, it reminds me when we started this channel, which was March 2020, and then by June 2020, man, we were spinning vids like that every single day. seeing riots and kind of police bashing people's heads in and God knows what. Man, I did get sick of it, to be honest with you. 2020 was a bad year for lots of different reasons. Although it was a good year in some ways because we started this channel and got this thing going, and that was good. But man, in general, in the world, 2020 wasn't a great year. And looking at that video, you just reminded exactly what went wrong. But a nice hardcore punk track in there, and even a kind of punky edgy towards that, towards the second half in that one. But I was thinking, if that had a few more blast beats in there, that would be on the Monday grind as well. Really cool. Nice energy to it. Again, a nice solid bass line to it, which just pulls the whole thing together. That's something he's obviously realized and figured out that, you know, a lot of people still haven't realized that the bass is super important, and to have a solid, chunky bass that just creates a foundation for the rest of the music to sit on top of is so important. And when you get that right, your music is on a different level to the bands that have just overlooked the bass and it's just playing the root note, and, you know, it's kind of pushed to the back of the guitars and all of that stuff. This guy's figured it out. He knows exactly what he's doing. So, very pleased to get him on the channel. Nice to get one-man bands back on the channel as well. Man, I'm going to have to dig around for some more one-man bands, because there was a while there where we were doing that regularly and getting a lot of one-man bands through this channel. And that is something I want to do because it's part of the reason I started this channel, is to get one-man bands and people like that, you know, someone talking about them and listening to their music. So I'm very, very happy to get more one-man bands and new one-man bands on this channel. So if you're in a one-man band and you think, hey, it'd be cool if you checked my music out and give it a listen and what the rest of it, and you've made a video as well for it, send it over. We'll definitely check that out because one-man bands are very, very welcome on this channel. One of my favorite things about music. When you check out guys like this today, is with all the video and everything else and his own production company and all the rest of it, man. Just vindicates me in what I'm saying, that these kind of guys are going to be the future of music, because look, he's doing it all on his own. He doesn't need anyone else's input. Well, he has worked with JMass, but, you know, he's done it all on his own for the most part. And that just wasn't even available to him in the past, especially in Slovenia as well, I wouldn't have thought. So he's living in the future, you know, he's living in a new time and a new form of options and abilities that he's got that would never have been available to him even just 20 years ago. So very, very cool future stuff. Hope you enjoyed that today, guys. New band to check out, new one-man band on the channel as well. As I say, if you're in a one-man band, and you are a one-man band, I should say, send your stuff over. We want to check it out, and we want to get on board with your band as well. Other than that, we'll see you tomorrow with some more cool bands. We've got some atmospheric music, atmospheric metal again tomorrow. So tune in for that. If you've enjoyed this stuff today, you'll probably enjoy that as well. 3 high-quality bands to check out tomorrow. There you go. That's all I've got for you. We'll see you around, guys. Cheers. Bye.